Hello, happy middle of the week. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's tip of the day. It is Wednesday, February 7th, 2024, and our tip today comes from the book Conducting Voir dire by Lisa Blue and Robert Hirschhorn. Establish your credibility as an attorney who knows the case and is prepared, efficient, and truthful. These are the attributes in lawyers that jurors admire the most. If you have a weakness in your case, acknowledge it and address it. Yes. Prepared, efficient, and truthful. Yeah, 3 things. Lisa gave us the tip yesterday, Lisa Blue, to think about 3s. And what about those 3 things? Ingredients of credibility. This is fascinating to me, doing these Trial Guides tips of the day for, well over a year now. There's a theme that I see from almost all the Trial Guides authors, great trial lawyers, who say most important is credibility. Here, Lisa Blue and Robert Hirschhorn just take it as a given. Of course, you want to establish your credibility. They're saying you do that with being prepared, efficient, and truthful. What is it that makes us credible? It's actually a project I'm working on. I'd love to get your thoughts if you want to put them in the comments. I've been talking to trial lawyers. What is this credibility we talk about? Is that just being truthful? She hits on something. If you have a weakness in your case, or maybe Robert Hirschhorn wrote this part, who knows, but they write that if you have a weakness in your case, acknowledge it and address it. So this is super important. And I think about all the ways that I can lose credibility. The last trial I had, I was doing a focus group. The judge, we filed a proactive summary judgment to keep out any potential cell phone use from our client who was killed in the crash. The police found the phone upside down with an app open, but there was all the actual evidence. The analysis showed that the person wasn't on the phone. So we filed a summary judgment to keep it out, and the judge granted it. Then we got another judge. That judge was promoted to the Federal Circuit Court of Appeals. And the new judge said, well, I think that's going to come in 2 weeks before trial. And so we had done a focus group before the judge's new opinion. And in that focus group, people came back. One person came back and said, well, what about this Snapchat app was open? This was very specific. I was like, where'd you get that from? We didn't present that in the focus group. So during the break, I looked it up. I looked up the name of the case. And sure enough, these days, there's online, especially federal court opinion or a large state court docket that's electronic, gets picked up, and the opinions are there. So I'm telling you this story because then I really fretted over, do I actually bring this up? Even though the judge says it's not to be brought in evidence at my request, should I bring it up? Because will I lose credibility if even one juror looks this up on the internet and sees that I withheld that? And probably many will, despite the judge's instructions. They'll look at the internet. So thankfully, the judge took that decision away from me. I didn't have the tough decision of bringing in evidence I didn't want to, in case the jurors had seen that online. It also saved us any appeal after a verdict, because there was nothing to appeal. But in any event, that's how seriously I take credibility, to actually bring up things I don't have to that hurt our case. If I think the jury might, in some way, feel like I've been deceptive to them, and would that affect my credibility? So something to think about. Also worth thinking about, if there's something on the record that you file that you don't want jurors to see, consider filing it under seal. So credibility, be prepared, be truthful, and that includes showing the bad parts of your case. Let's take a deep breath together and just be grateful to be alive this Wednesday. May the work we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it help repair the world. May our work show that law can be a unifying and guiding force for good in this world. May we fiercely and compassionately champion our clients' causes. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. Let this sound take you to a sacred place, whether that be a place of meditation, of prayer, or just let the sounds wash over you and remind you, it's Wednesday, wake up, go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.